Today again, all students, good morning and welcome in net class organized by our school, South Point English Boarding School. And today also, I am going to continue same topic, force and motion that part remained in previous class. And today also, this is for class especially for 7 and 8. That's it. And this is second chapter. Force and motion. And I am going to now discuss about scalar and vector quantity. First of all, discuss about scalar quantity. There are some type of physical quantity, some type of quantity. When measured, then that quantity have only magnitude, and those quantity having only magnitude, not direction, are called scalar quantity. Here, in simply having only magnitude, but not direction. Some example of scalar quantities, for example, length, mass, time, speed, etc. And other type of quantities are vector quantity. And opposite to scalar quantity, there are also some type of quantity when measured have both magnitude and direction. Means those quantity having both magnitude and direction are called vector quantities. Here having both magnitude and direction. For example, displacement, speed, velocity, acceleration, force, etc. And after completing these scalar and vector quantities, now I am going to discuss about distance and displacement. Distance and displacement. Firstly, about distance. Distance means simply length between 2 points. Length between 2 points are called distance. Length between 2 points. But slightly different meaning has this displacement. Displacement means a straight length. Between 2 points. Here I am going to mention as figure wise to understand both distance and displacement. For example, I am mentioning here some paths between 2 points A and B. This is A and other B. This is path first, path second, and path third. In this figure, here we can see that there are three paths. When going from A to B, we can reach from A to B by taking any one path among 1, 2, and 3. And here from figure, we can clearly observe that this AB is shortest path and also a straight path, but this from path 1 and 2 are not straight and not shortest path. And here this second path, path 2, is called displacement, whereas this path 1 and 3 is called simply distance. And so displacement can also be defined as shortest path between two places, between 2 points, shortest and straight path. Already shortest path is straight path. No any odd path is shorter than straight path, and so straight path and shortest path has same meaning, has same thing. And so a straight path or shortest path between 2 points is called displacement. It has already some direction, in straight direction, some direction, but chord path are called simply distance. And here also displacement is also one case of distance. Only difference is this: displacement has a straight path, but distance has no meaning to chord or straight path. All straight path and chord path are come under distance. And also it is a scalar quantity. It is a scalar quantity, whereas it is vector quantity. This displacement is vector quantity. And other terms related to this distance and displacement come as speed and velocity. Here also we discuss about speed and velocity depending on scalarity or vectority, means depending on a scalar or vector quantity. And so after this distance and displacement, let's try to understand about speed and velocity. Speed and velocity. Firstly, about speed. It is distance covered. Distance covered per unit time in any direction. It's called speed. It is a scalar quantity. Whereas further next is velocity. Where velocity is displacement covered or straight path covered per unit time. Displacement or a straight path covered per unit time is called velocity. It is a vector quantity. And next further try to understand after this velocity. Next try to understand about acceleration. Acceleration means rate of change of velocity. Change of velocity per unit time. Rate of change of velocity per unit time is called acceleration. Rate of change of velocity per unit time. It is also a vector quantity. It is a vector quantity. Its SI unit is meter per second square. And formula for acceleration is acceleration is v minus u by t. And after this acceleration, next try to understand, try to discuss about some motion in a straight path. Motion in a straight path. Firstly, here from acceleration we have seen that formula for acceleration is a is v minus u by t, or v minus u equal to at. Therefore, v equal to u plus at. This is one of relation for motion in a straight path. And after this, next one, and here velocity, average velocity is u plus v by 2, and also average velocity is s by t, where s is displacement covered, it is not suitable to say here distance covered, displacement covered per unit time. Here e is initial velocity, v is final velocity, and from this write this 2, 3, from 2 and 3. A plus v by 2 equal to s by t. Therefore, s equal to u plus v by 2 into it is one of other motion in straight path. And now I am going to stop this class, and in further class I will discuss also about further motion in straight path.